Hi everyone, my name is Debbie and I'm a student of the Brahma Kumari's Yoga Center in Halifax. And I want to welcome you to Peace Halifax. This is our 5th annual Gift of Peace to Halifax to commemorate the United Nations International Day of Peace. Over the past 5 years, we've offered a wide variety of peace experiences in cooperation with lots of partners in the area, and we want to thank them. And we want to thank all the souls who have been involved this year in our online creation so that we can continue to offer this tradition of offering peace to all the souls in Halifax. And now we can extend this gift to souls all across Nova Scotia, Canada, and the world. So thank you, everyone, and welcome to all that are joining us. We know peace comes in many forms, and in this session, we will be experiencing peace through laughter yoga, which is a winning combination for peace. Let me welcome and thank our award-winning laughter yoga instructor, Helen Fong. Helen is a dedicated full-time laughter yoga teacher, and she also is certified as a 500-hour yoga teacher. Her therapeutic approach to teaching yoga clearly benefits all of those of us who have studied with her. For Helen herself, this study began in '98 when she attended her first yoga class as she was recovering from a motor vehicle accident. And she was studying neuroscience at Dalhousie University here in Nova Scotia. And since then, she hasn't looked back. She's been a guest speaker at various health and wellness shows around laughter yoga. And I mentioned before, she's an award winner. And in 2019, the Halifax Star Metro, their Reader's Choice, she was a diamond winner. And in the Coast, local newspaper, in 2015, she was a bronze winner, and in 2014, a silver winner as the best of Halifax. You can visit Helen at her website, www.helenfongyoga.com, and for more information about Helen's yoga offerings online. She's doing them via Zoom now. So I've participated in Helen's sessions before, and I welcome everyone to enjoy this half-hour session of laughter yoga with Helen. Welcome, Helen.
Good. Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm really excited to bring this to you, Peace Halifax, folks, for 2020. And this year's theme, you'll have to remind me what that theme is. I'll have Judy say the theme.
Creating peace in a divided world. And really, basically, we just need some joy right now, don't we?
All right, so let's capture that joy. So I have a few exercises and warm-ups for you today for laughter yoga. Laughter yoga was first developed in its brand in 1995 by a medical doctor named Dr. Madan Kataria and his wife Mandura. It all started off with 5 people in a Mumbai, India park, and grew and grew and grew, and now they're over 100 countries and over 7,000 laughter yoga clubs all over the world. And people are doing laughter yoga now, even amplified now that we're all online. And I've had my chance to also connect with Dr. Kataria via Twitter because of the current situation we're in. So it makes actually the world a lot smaller, if anything, with the Zoom and with this online forum. So with this laughter yoga, we're going to be focusing on our breathing techniques, and we're going to be moving our bodies. You can find a comfortable chair to sit in, and we won't be actually moving out of our chair. So this is very accessible, and laughter yoga is very therapeutic in that it fakes laughter. There's no jokes or humor or comedy, and the brain thinks that it's for real finding pleasure in the laughter. So you're finding the full benefits of laughter without the jokes, humor, or comedy. So we're going to start off with a sighing laughter. So this is sort of deeper breathing. So finding a nice tall seat, I'll have you reach your arms forward towards the camera or to your computer. And as you exhale, you're just going to sigh your arms down to your lap. Ah, good. Inhale, maybe reach it up higher. And ah, good. Again. Ah, good. Now this time I'll have my participants unmute their microphones, those that want to participate, and we'll do this together with sound. Now, inhale. Ah. Again. Ah. Beautiful. And notice how you feel after that. So the connection with laughter yoga also is that we make eye contact. So you'll be looking at the screen and looking at me and looking at maybe the others as well that are in your gallery view if you are on a call such as a laughter yoga online call. Right now you're just watching me, so it's just simple instruction at this time. The next exercise that we're going to do is clapping. So the hands have acupressure points on the hands. So when we do clap, and I'll just have you mute the microphone while I instruct this. We're going to be clapping in a specific way where the hands touch completely, fingertip to fingertip, thumb to thumb, and palms to palms. So you're going to clap like this. There's a little bit of a lag with the computer, but that's quite all right. Once we get in the rhythm, we'll get in the rhythm as a group. So we're clapping, and we're going to clap in a specific rhythm of 2 and 3. So it looks like this. Clap, clap, 1, 2, 3. You can do it with me. Clap, clap. Good. Now we're going to add the laugh to this. So we'll slow it down. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! Thumbs up together. Now we'll do that as a group with sound from the other participants. So I'll have you unmute your mic for the participants that are joining me. And we'll do that same clapping with laughter. Ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. Ho, 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 ha, ha, ho, 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 ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, yay! Okay, you can see how that elicits some real laughter as well, because the brain gets warmed up, like revved up like an engine. And then the brain wants to continue that lovely laughter that it's experiencing without comedy or humor or jokes, right? So I'll have you mute your microphone again so that I can show you the next technique that we're going to do together. And this is the laughter yoga cheer. It usually follows the ho, ho, ha, ha, ha clapping technique. This one here also involves clapping, but we do it like so. We say, very good, yay. And then we do it to ourselves, very good, yay. And then we do it for the sky, very good, yay. All right, so if you notice that in your body, we'll do that as a group with sound. So it might be a little bit lag, but that's quite all right. We all meet with the yay, okay? So, very good.
Very good.
Very
good.
Yay! To yourself. Very
good.
Very
good.
Yay! To the sky. Very
good.
Very
good.
Yay! Let's breathe it in together. And do the sighing. Ah. Again. Ah. Notice how you feel. All right. So you might feel a little warmer as well, and your hands might feel a little tingly from the activity that we did on the hands. And that's normal. The nervous system gets stimulated in a positive action way. So when we do clap, our acupressure pathways get all stimulated, and that also stimulates our organs and glands. Yeah. So the next 3 exercises I'm going to do with you has to do with our theme with Peace Halifax. And the first one is called Hot Soup, but I call it Hot Peace Soup. Yeah? So Hot Peace Soup is that you're going to have your flavor of peace in your little soup bowl. So you're going to take a little soup bowl in your hand and your little spoon. We just have to start off very little to find some peace within us, and also the beautiful, yummy, gourmet peace that we have in our hand. So we're going to bring that into our mouth, but it's so hot that we're going to stick out our tongue and go, it's hot, right? So it looks like this. And then once you scoop and you bring it in your mouth, and you go, that's so hot. That's a hot peace soup, right? Hot peace soup. So we could do that together as a group now. I'll have you unmute your mic for those that want to participate. Okay. It's so good. We want more. Some more peace. Good. Ho, ho, ha, 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 yay! Now, very good. Very good. Very good. Yay! Yourself. Very good. Very good. Yay! To the sky. Very good. Very good. Yay! Breathe it in and out. Ah. Again, in. Ah. Now this time we're going to breathe up and we're going to hold the breath up in the air. And hold in your fists. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now let it go with a laugh. Breathe it in and sigh it. Ah. Beautiful. Notice how you feel after your yummy peace soup. Oh, that feels so good. That peace. Now, we're going to find our next laughter exercise, and I'll have you mute your microphones. Beautiful. The next one is our appreciation laughter. So after we've had this lovely peace soup, we're going to find appreciation for others and for ourselves and for everyone that we might not have ever met before or have yet to meet. So from here, we're going to take our thumbs up for appreciation because you are amazing. Yes? So with our appreciation, we're going to just give some thumbs up and go, ah, ha, 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 ah, ha, 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 ah, ha, 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 ah, ha, 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 and then do the A-OK, yes? Ah, ha, 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 ah, ha, 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 ah, ha, 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 ah, ha, ha, ha. We're going to pepper that through, do that this, and that's our appreciation for each other. So let's do that as a group. So you can just pepper it in, thumbs or A-OK fingers, okay? So we're gonna first unmute our microphones and we're gonna breathe in, thumbs. And ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, 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 ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Yay! Very good. Very good. Very good. Yay! To yourself. Very good. Very good. Yay! To the sky. Very good. Very good. Yay! Breathe it in and out. Ah. Good. Notice how you feel. Appreciation. Feels good to appreciate others and of yourself too. Yes. So the next technique we're going to do is our Namaste Laughter. Now, Namaste is a mudra that we do quite a bit in yoga, and it's also a way those that are in India greet each other on a daily, say hello, and also it symbolizes yourself and others, and together you are one. So that brings us together. So even though we have divided these hands, we're bringing these hands together to go with our theme this year. And Namaste. There's a little bit of light between the palms, so a little bit of space, and this is the light within ourselves and others. The thumbs are at the middle of the chest where the heart chakra is, so you're connecting to that space right in the middle of your chest. What we're going to do is we're going to laugh in this gesture of Namaste with our mouths open and our eyes looking at each other. You're going to first breathe all the breath out first, then breathe into your back muscles, and then laugh like this. Connect the thumbs there. And so that is our Namaste. As you can tell, there's no jokes or comedy there, and I stopped right away. But with laughter yoga, we sustain that laughter to find the full benefits for our brains and bodies. So let's do that together, and I'll ask that you unmute your mic to join us. Thank you. Breathe into your back and laugh. Yay! Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Yay! To yourself. Very good. Very good. Yay! To the sky. Very good. Very good. Yay! Breathe it in. And side out. Ah. Again, in. Ah. Now this time we'll hold the breath up in the air. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and let it go. Breathe it in and sigh it out. Ah. Okay, and notice how you feel. Oh, might want a little cup of your water. Oh, happy faces in my water. All right. It's important to hydrate. We've been laughing, our mouth's open, our tongue gets dry. We also might be sweating a little bit. This is an aerobic activity. So it's so important to cool down after an aerobic activity. And so that finishes our laughter exercises. But what's so important is that we center at the end with some balloon breathing. Now we're going to bring our hands on our belly and find a comfortable place for our back on our chair. And your gaze is going to be down, looking down first. And I'll have you just mute all of your microphones so that we find some quiet as well in this balloon breathing. We're going to imagine a balloon at our belly. And imagine a color of your choice, whether it be any color in the rainbow, whatever comes up for you. Let that color fill that balloon with breath when you breathe into your belly. So breathe into your belly and fill that balloon with lots of air. You could even close your eyes if you wish, if it helps you visualize better. And as you exhale, deflate the belly, the balloon deflates, emptying all the breath out. Let's continue this for 1 full minute, and I'll time us for this minute. Breathing into your belly, breathing out. So just at your own pace, fill that balloon, it's at your belly. Now with your next full exhale, let that empty completely. And gently bring your palms together into that Namaste gesture again. keeping your chin tucked in towards your chest. Take a deep breath into your back and clear it out of the mouth. I'll bring your thumbs to your forehead, between your eyebrows at your third eye. Breathe into that in gratitude for yourself and for your practice. Thumbs to your lips in gratitude for the support of all those that surround you. And thumbs to your heart center. Sealing our practice with the sound of Om. And I'll have you maybe unmute your microphone so you can join us with the sound of Om together. Breath into your back fully. And together we'll say Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you for your practice, everyone. Yay. Very good. And I'm about...
We have questions, 5 or 10 minutes for
10
questions.
minutes, 5 to
if there
10
are
minutes.
any.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any questions about what we did? Anything that I might not have mentioned that you had questions about that are yoga? Yes, Debbie.
In the first ones, my face really understood how little I smile or something. There's a lot of emphasis on the face. You know, I was thinking the breathing, but the face really gets a good workout. Is that part of it?
It is, yeah, it really does. It gives a youthful glow once we start to have a little bit of sweat. And also, yes, the jaw gets a lot more workout than it usually does. There are some techniques where the tongue is stuck out. That's more than the soup laughter that we did. Lion's laughter is one of those tongue sticking out ones that do be careful if you have any jaw issues already. The other thing too is that, yeah, it does stretch the face out because we sustain the laughter. The muscles of the face do get that extra exercise. Yes, so it's very good for the circulation of your skin, and just in general, we tend to hold a lot of tension in our faces, and we tend to hold a lot of in the neck. So when we can laugh, it starts to dissolve some of that tension. And then the body starts to think that we're having a good time, which we are, but we are faking it until our brain gets tricked and thinks that we're actually doing for real. And so then all those pleasure neurotransmitters and also hormones tend to soak in our bodies a little bit deeper. Mm-hmm. Yes, Judy has a question.
Well, it really didn't feel like faking it. I mean, maybe for the first 30 seconds, and then it was just a burst.
Yes.
Is that common?
Everybody's an individual with the laughter. Sometimes it takes other people's longer because it depends on, you know, how often you laugh or how often your brain, you know, tends to go to that direction of joy. So if it's something that comes really easily to you, it would come easily in that case, where we fake it and then you make it really quick. But for some, it takes a little longer, and I've definitely seen it in certain groups where, you know, it takes a little longer, or, you know, until the very end of the session sometimes. So it really depends. I've had a lady come to the laughter yoga session. She was in a wheelchair, and she was the grandmother and mother. There are 2 generations, 3 generations that came in. And by the end of it, the grandmother, she was acting out all the different exercises with us. She was pressing the buttons of the elevator laughter. And we were like, okay, you know, Brenda, press the button, we'll laugh on floor 5 for, you know, Lion's Laughter. And she was just, you know, we're ding, and then she was all participating. But at the very start, she was like this. Like they brought her, she didn't want to be there, really. But it also made other people laugh that she was doing this while everybody else was laughing. So I did have some comments from some people who would say, the woman who wasn't laughing made me laugh, you know, because she was this all the whole time for half the class, almost half, more than half the class. And then at the end, she was the one that was like participating, and it was like, pull the lever, do this. And it was just, it was transformational. So of course I've had some situations where, you know, some people had other really emotional, perhaps issues that it brings up emotions. So sometimes people will cry, and while they're laughing, they'll cry. And I just let that happen. It's not about, you know, fixing anything. It's just seeing how things appear. I've had people get so emotional they'd leave the class because they thought crying was, you know, not okay. So, you know, definitely when you're dealing with something that has to do with emotions and that, you know, laughter, happiness, all of those, there's certain emotions we see as so-called negative, but as human beings, we experience all of them, and it's about accepting that and of all emotions and saying, okay, we're in a safe space, and laughter yoga is a great way to practice your emotions in a safe space. So, and yoga as well, hatha yoga or yin yoga or other styles of yoga.
That's
Yes,
a
Debbie.
great message for the folks, our friends who have joined us online and aren't in the class, but they're sitting at home and their grandmothers might be coming. So that was a great story. Thank you for adding it. And that emotions may come up, and just go with the laughter and allow it to be. Any suggestions for us if stronger emotions come up when we're on our own?
Well, I mean, it's about coming back to centering. So the technique that I showed at the end is very helpful in centering your body, the balloon breath. So that's why I always have some sort of centering at the end. Usually my weekly classes, we either end it with a guided meditation or a balloon breath with bumblebee breath. Bumblebee breath we do about 10 times, and we usually precede the balloon breath with that. So there's a lot of centering that happens in my weekly Monday afternoon classes. Of course, depends on who's watching this. It might be Monday morning classes for those that are on the West Coast. But yeah, I mean, the weekly benefit of laughter exercises, I've seen people transform the last few months since since after our lockdown here in Nova Scotia. At least we've all felt a little isolated. So I find that laughter yoga classes tend to bring us together out of that isolation into a group in a safe way. And I've had a number of people who have joined me, one or two that had been in 14-day isolation for whatever reason, whether they had just came back from travel or maybe they did have the virus. They would join me, and you know, they would join the group, so they didn't feel isolated after that.
Great. Thank you so much, Helen.
You're
It's
welcome.
so sweet, the invitation and the offer to us, and everyone who's been online with us today would have really enjoyed the taste that you have given us, and knowing there's so much more. The website's available for people to be able to contact you and join. So thank you so much from Peace Halifax for your time and expertise in laughter.
And I feel more peaceful, don't the rest of you?
Yes.
Thank you, Helen.
Yes.
It's been wonderful, just wonderful. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.